You want to know what other freelancers do in order to stay with a specific client for a long partnership? In this video, we will discuss that. We will check the most important things that you should have as a freelancer in order to keep your clients with you. So, after watching this video, you should be able to practice those things already. Those are really easy, and if you've been into employment for several years already, or even if you're just new in this freelancing world, I can guarantee you that you will be able to do the tips and the best practices that I will discuss in this video.
Hi guys, my name is Vanessa and I will be your partner when it comes to improving your freelancing career. So newbies and seasoned freelancers are welcome in this channel. I started my freelancing career back in 2011, but I stopped for a while dahil nag-alaga ako ng mga anak ko. But now that they're grown up already, I can go back and work again as freelancers. And at the same time, I will be helping you to improve yourself or to improve the things that you can do when it comes to freelancing. So I want you to follow this channel para sa mga susunod na tips na i-discuss ko pa sa aking videos. And also, you can recommend this to your friends. If you have friends na newbies when it comes to freelancing, please share this video with them. I started my BPO career in 2004. Yun yung time na hindi pa ganun kasikat ang mga call centers dito sa Pilipinas, and sobrang higpit bago ka makapasok. Sobrang dami ng trainings na kailangan mong pag-aralan at sobrang kailangan you sound like an American. So those are the days na pinagdaanan ko sa mga trainings. And during then, ang mga BPO na nandito sa Pilipinas ay offshore. So, ibig sabihin, puro sila American client or clients from different country na nagbe-venture dito sa Pilipinas para makakuha ng mga agents. So, talagang mahigpitan ang pag-a-apply sa BPO nung time na yun. But then, I survived. So, kayo rin, kayang-kaya nyo rin yung ma-survive. And then, yung experience ko from my BPO job, I am now using it to become a good freelancer. So, dahil marami na rin ang nawala ng trabaho, marami ang gustong magkaroon ng employment kahit na nasa bahay, I am going to share best practices and tips that you can have, that you should have in order to flourish your career as a freelancer. So, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share it with your friends para pag meron tayong mga bagong videos, pati yung mga friends mo ay makakapanood. We will help everyone in a freelancing career. So, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell para every time na may new upload tayo ng videos, kayo yung mauunang manood. Okay?
Discuss natin ngayon ang top 10 best freelancer practices. So, ito yung ano ba yung mga bagay na sobrang importante na meron ka at dapat mong gawin kung ikaw ay isang freelancer para maging successful. First thing you need to do and first thing you need to be able to perform is being on time. Punctuality is always noticed by our clients. So even if we are working from home, and even if we have a flexible time to work, practice setting time for your work. Being on time is always count. So, be on time if there is a meeting or deadline to show your reliability to your client. Don't ever keep them waiting. Isa kasi to sa mga pinagbabasihan ng client natin. Hindi nila nakikita kung paano tayo magtrabaho dahil syempre malayo tayo sa kanila. Hindi rin talaga nila alam kung anong nangyayari behind us habang nagtatrabaho. So yung pagiging on time natin, yung pagde-deliver natin ng results on time, yan ang isa sa pinaka matinding basis ng ating client para malaman nila kung reliable tayo. Always deliver results on time. Number 2, always bring in value. Your value to your client is what keeps you ahead of your competition. Imagine how many freelancers are there and how many freelancers offer the same of what you offer, plus the factor that they can do more than what you can. However, if you always bring in value to your client, this gives you an assurance that they will always need you. The value you offer to your client reciprocates, and they count on you and believe that your service is incomparable to others. Having this gives you a chance to keep your client and develop a deeper partnership, which in turns into more referral and more business opportunities within the business circle of your existing client. So, yung value talaga na binibigay natin sa work, yung value sa ginagawa natin, it should be more than the amount of money that your client gives you as a payment. Yung bang tipong bibigyan mo sila ng result na parang hindi nila pwedeng makuha sa iba, given na yun yung amount ng payment or yun yung amount ng service na ino-offer mo sa kanila. I think it comes with your brand, your style, and how passionate you are when it comes to your work. So, if you're passionate about it, value always come along. Number 3 is be open to learning. Building your client's trust in what you can do depends greatly to your openness to learn. Many times, a client will ask you to perform a task that you are not familiar, and being able to embrace this responsibility should go hand in hand in being able to learn many skills. Remember that Google is at your fingertips and is just waiting for you to do the research. Another way to adapt to this is to have a freelancing community where you are involved and active. Your community will always save you in many aspects. Your community is your major reference next to Google. Imagine, if yung client mo may tiwala sa'yo, there will be times na meron siyang ibang kailangan na work, pero hindi yan maghahanap ng ibang freelancer. Tatanungin ka niyan kung kaya mo ba tong aralin. When we say no, hindi naman yun ikakagalit ng client natin eh. However, may effect yon dun sa mga bagay na pwede niya pa sayong ipagkatiwala in the future. But, if you say, you can learn about it, you can find a way to be able to do that, mas magiging tiwala pa sa'yo yung client mo at mas magiging comfortable siya. Pwede rin siyang mag-offer ng help para maging mas maayos yung pag-aaral mo dun sa project na gusto niya sa'yong ipagawa. Tapos tayo mga freelancers naman, lagi tayong online, so andyan lagi si Google at pwede tayong mag-research. Now, when it comes to freelancing community that I'm saying, never ever think na mag-isa ka lang. Nandyan ang mga Facebook group, ang mga online community na pwede tayong mag-join, pwede tayong maging active, at pwede tayong makatuto ng maraming bagay. Maraming freelancer na nag-start sa ganito. Mag-join lang sa isang freelancing group magiging silent reader ng mga experience ng iba, ng mga kwento ng iba tungkol doon. Then, from there, doon sila nagiging inspired na kaya rin nilang gawin yung pagiging freelancer. So, it's like, you're involved in that community, and while you are involved, you are absorbing everything that you can learn from that community. Pwede ka ring magtanong kung meron ka ng existing client at hindi mo alam kung ano yung sinasabi ng client mo. Maraming experienced na freelancer dun sa freelancing community that you can be involved with. And you can ask help from them. Sobrang magugulat ka kapag nakita mo na sobrang daming willing mag-help, sobrang daming willing mag-offer ng information, at sobrang daming willing magbigay ng mga references na nagamit nila before at nakatulong sa kanila. So, it's just there waiting for you to be open para matuto ka dun sa experience ng iba. And it's free. Number 4 is be flexible. If you are starting as a freelancer, your flexibility in many ways will matter a lot. Be flexible in your working hours, be flexible with your rate. This is very important because as a starting freelancer, hindi pa tayo pwedeng magkaroon or magmalaki ng something na nai-offer natin sa iba. All we have is our attitude and our stock knowledge para magkaroon ng something na ipe-present sa ating client or sa ating prospect. But if we are flexible when it comes to time and when it comes to accepting offer, it can give us a positive impact kasi alam ni client na they can rely on you, that even if you are new, you are willing to do what you can offer them, whatever it takes. Hindi masama if we start at an offer of $3 per hour. Everybody has to start somewhere. It's not really important for us to get the money right away. But what's more important is to get the job and be able to have a client, an experience, and another portfolio that you can present to your next client. Start at the offer that you are being offered, and then along the way, develop your skills, build in your portfolio, add more learnings, add more value to yourself para on your next client or next prospect na gusto mong offeran ng service mo, you have something more to offer. And that comes from being flexible. Kung mag-iintay tayo ng work kasi narinig natin na yung ibang freelancer, they get an offer at $5, $10, $15 an hour. And we are just starting. We have no experience at all in the freelancing world. Medyo mahihirapan tayo or baka ma-stuck tayo sa paghahanap ng client na mag-offer sa atin ng the same amount that was offered to our friend. But if we take in any opportunity that comes along at hindi tayo maarte dun sa mga offer na ibinibigay sa atin, it can help us build our portfolio. And that is more important for a freelancer that's starting kesa sa payment na marireceive natin. So, build your portfolio, be flexible in any offer that we receive, and then from there, we can develop ourselves and we can ask for a better pay. We can offer more value in our next client. So, dun na lumalabas yung pagiging in demand mo na freelancer if you have a better portfolio and you are flexible. Number 5. Always wear a smile and be confident. Imagine yourself smiling. That gives a very positive impression to your client. Smiling activates the energy that attracts the feel good vibes and makes our work feel light and easy. Being relaxed at work boosts our confidence, making us more productive. One of the things na napatunayan ko tong always wear a smile na to and be confident is during an interview. During the interview, syempre, hindi natin alam kung ano yung itatanong sa atin ng client or ng prospect natin. But if you smile, you are confident. Kasi kapag hindi ka nakasmile, seryoso yung mukha mo at stiff yung aura mo, sobrang isipin sa'yo ng client, naku, ano ba to? Parang takot na takot. But if we're smiling, it just looks like we're talking to a friend, not a stranger. That gives us a more positive impression. So, smile ka lang. Be yourself so that your confidence will follow. So, dun sa interview na na-experience ko, dahil nakasmile ako nung umpisa pa lang, and I was even smiling when I was answering my client's question. Parang feeling niya, ang dali-dali para sa akin na makipag-usap sa kanila. And that's one of the things that they're always looking for. They want to see how well we are when it comes to communicating. So, if you're not smiling, how can you communicate better? When you say your name and you're not smiling, it's like you're so afraid and you're not really confident. It's just your name you're saying. What more if you're gonna say other things pa? So, always, always smile. Like in this video, hindi nyo nakikita kung ano ba yung itsura ko while I'm talking to you. But, one of the best thing that you can derive from this video is you know that it seems like I'm smiling behind this PowerPoint, this presentation. Kaya kayo nakikinig. So, that's one thing that you have to remember when you do your interview with your client or even when you're talking with your client on a meeting or on a presentation. So, even if they don't see your face, wear a smile so you sound confident and you sound happy and you sound like you really, really know what you are talking about. So, that's very important. Wear a smile and be confident. Number 6, be organized. Imagine yourself knowing where to get everything you need. Imagine yourself being able to save time from finding a lot of things that you need when you are organized. So, one of the things that you can do is organizing your files, your own files. Because as a freelancer, mag-isa lang talaga tayong nagtatrabaho. We have no one else to ask where our files are. We have no one else to ask what this means. And we have no one else to ask how they understand things. So if in yourself you are organized, you save a lot of time. Hindi rin kasi tayo pwedeng magtanong kay client natin ng, asa na tong file na to? Kailangan ko to ngayon eh. It's them who are supposed to ask us the things that they need because they are paying us to do that. But forget about the payment, forget about the income. Being organized is something that you need to do for yourself. Being organized is something that you need to have in yourself, within you, para maging smooth yung work mo. You're actually saving yourself from a lot of trouble if you are organized. One thing, one thing that I can really give an advice when it comes to being organized is you know where to get your files. Whenever you leave notes or whenever you create notes about anything that your client gives you as an instruction, you should know where to keep those notes so that it will be easy for you to go back to that notes to recall what have gone through during the conversation during the meeting. Or we have a lot of tools that we can use to be organized. There's Trello, there's Asana that you can use or you can maximize to organize your work. Most of the time, your clients will actually let you use these tools in order for them to organize what they are supposed to give you as a task. However, even if they're already using that to give you a clear instruction on what you are supposed to do, you can do or you can have your own folder, you can have your own account in Trello or in Asana to organize yourself. You can use that to organize not only your work for that specific client, you can use that to organize a project that you are doing for yourself, or you can use that to have a storage of everything that you need to keep for many clients that you are working for. Because there will be times that you will have more than one client. You will have two clients, you will have three clients, and it's really, really hard if you are messy on all of the things that you're supposed to organize. Having one client is already hard if you are not organized. Having two can be chaotic if you are not organized. And having three clients, you can never imagine yourself being able to cope up with three clients if you are not organized. So it's really helpful. Number 7, set goals. Goal setting is making an action plan, something that you can do to motivate yourself. Imagine yourself after 5 years. What are the things you would like to achieve after 5 years? Write this goal on something that you will always see. It can be somewhere where you always look at. It can be in front of a mirror, in front of your laptop screen, and always look at it and tell yourself that you will get that goal. Your goal should be specific, measurable, and time-bound. Next thing you do is to plan the specific actions that you will take in order to achieve your goal. So if you're working as a freelancer, you don't want to last as a freelancer for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years without getting anything. So, swerte kung in 2 years' time, you're able to buy a house or you're able to buy your own vehicle, your own car, without setting a goal. That means you got lucky. But if you set a goal and you tell yourself, in 3 years, in 4 years, or after 1 year, I'll be able to pay off my loans, my debt. If you have that goal, you have to set something specific and something achievable para makuha mo yung goal na yon. Kasi kung hindi mo siya paplanuhin, sobrang swerte kung makakuha ka ng ganon. It's like when imagine kapag naglo-loan tayo, Di ba pag nag-loan ka sa bangko, they will ask you, how long do you want to pay this loan? So it's either you say after 1 year, after 2 years, or after 3 years. And then they will give you a plan. They will give you a specific amount on how much you are supposed to pay every month to achieve the goal of paying off your loan or paying off your debt after 1 year, or after 2 years, or after 3 years. Instead of mag-loan ka sa bank, you loan 100,000 and you tell the bank, I'm gonna pay this after 12 months or 1 year. Pero wala kang plan, wala kang goal, wala kang pinlanong action to achieve paying that loan in 12 months. Hindi mo naman siya pwedeng biglain na, uy, 11th month na. Kailangan bayaran ko na yung loan ko bago matapos yung taon or right exactly after 1 year. 'Di ba? That's something that you will do na hindi makakatulong to yourself in order to easily pay the loan. Just like here, if you're working as a freelancer, you don't wanna work for 5 years or 10 years without achieving anything. So if there's really a plan for you to be able to buy your dream car, to be able to pay off your loans, to be able to improve your house, you have to set a goal. And you have to do a specific things, you have to do specific plans in order to achieve what you have set for yourself as a goal. Number 8, always have a backup. Backup can mean a lot of things. It could be a backup plan. It can be plan B if your plan A does not work. But it should be set to achieve the same goal. One thing, for example, always have 2 clients. If you're a freelancer, you always have to aim to at least have 2 clients. Why? In the freelancing world, things come and go. If you only have 1 client and all of a sudden, that client needs to let you go, at least you still have another one. And you still have time to look for a new client that will give you a full-time income again. But at the back of it, you still have a part-time job. Another example, this is very simple but very important. Have a backup file. Have a backup PC. Have a backup internet service provider. Why? Because we don't have control to a lot of things. And you don't want to have trouble when one of these things are temporary out of hand. Maybe when you're still starting as a freelancer, you're not yet able to provide these backups. You only have 1 PC, you only have 1 internet provider. But along the way, you have to capitalize on having these backups with you. Along the way, you have to set a goal to be able to buy another laptop so that you will have something to use if one of your laptop is temporarily not available. Maybe you will be able to subscribe to another internet provider. It can be a prepaid plan so that when there's a problem or if your existing internet is not working properly, then you still have something to use and your work will not be hampered. You really don't want to sacrifice these things because you will know the importance of having a backup once you learn your lesson. In my case, my experience is that I don't have backup files. I have a laptop and a computer and a desktop being able to use in my freelancing job. However, I don't have backup files. What happened was, the laptop that I'm using suddenly shut down and hindi ko na siya magamit. All of a sudden, lahat ng files ko wala. Lahat ng pinaghirapan ko na files na itinabi, na inorganize, wala because I don't have a backup file. So from then, what I did was all of my backup files are now uploaded to Google Drive. I chose Google Drive so that I can access it from anywhere. I'll just have to log on in any other computer, access the files online, and then I'll be able to get my files. Just download it to the PC I'm using, and then I'll be able to use it again. Number 9, be committed. Be wholeheartedly dedicated to your freelancing job. This feeling of dedication and loyalty you provide to your job and to your client will pay off in time. Whatever you and your client have agreed upon, you should always deliver it. It's very easy for any client to have a better business partner other than you if they will not see your commitment, and they can always choose someone else over you. But if they know that you are committed, they will always choose you in the end. So it's like, how committed are you when it comes to your family? Diba? You will always sacrifice everything to be able to help your family, to be able to provide for your family. So it will go the same when it comes to your commitment to your job, to your business partner, and to your client as a freelancer. Having this commitment would actually build a deeper relationship with your client. So it will be you and your client helping each other. You help their business and they help you in their business. So if you have that kind of relationship with your client, it's always best to take care of that commitment. It's very important for us freelancers to be committed to our clients and to our business as a freelancer. Number 10. This is our last of the top 10 best practices for freelancers. Be resourceful. When you are a freelancer, you have to have the can-do attitude. You have to know where to ask help, where to find reference, and where to find the things that you need for your work. Put into your mind that you are no longer an employee. You are an entrepreneur and you are a business person. Freelancing is a business that you started, so you have to do whatever it takes to make it flourish. What you can do is be involved in a community of other freelancers. It can be a Facebook group, it can be a YouTube channel that you can follow, it can be free online seminars that you can sign up to. There are also other seminars that you can pay for a minimal amount to be able to have access to their lessons. These are the places that can be a resource for you in the near future. So it's very important to be resourceful. When I was still working in the call center, in the BPO, all of my responsibility revolves to just coming into the office on time, following my break schedule, following my lunch schedule, and go home on time. All of the things will be provided to me by my coach, by my manager. Everything will be provided in the office. Call centers, BPOs really pamper their employees. They even give a room where we can sleep. They even give us an access to a shower in the office so that we can stay there anytime, we can sleep there anytime, we can ready ourselves anytime to be able to go to work. However, this is not the case if you are a freelancer. You are at home, you do everything to be able to work, you provide everything for yourself, and you provide everything that your client needs. So you have to know where to find these things easily. You have to know where you should go if you need something. You have to befriend Google and YouTube as the primary resources of anything that you need to know when it comes to freelancing. Of course, your client will still provide access to formal online classes to be able to help you improve with the kind of service that they need from you. But not all clients are like that. If you get a client that's like that, you're really lucky. So you don't just rely to your client, you don't just rely to things that they will provide you, but you have to know where to find the things that they will not provide you, but they will tell you that you need to do those things. These 10 things that I discussed to you are really free. You just have to have it in yourself, you just have to have it in your attitude, and you just have to know that these are the things that you can do, and you can even improve and add more best practice that you can have in the future, and hopefully you'll also be able to share it with other freelancers who will need your advice in the future. There you go. Top 10 best freelancer practices. I hope you're able to learn a lot from this lesson. I hope you'll able to learn a lot from this video. And I hope to see you again on my next video for more freelancing tips. Please follow and like this channel and read the description below for some of the things that I will share with you where you can sign up and join my group. And then I'll see you on the next video that I will do.